Hi shiny lights. Today I want to share 3 of my greatest confidence secrets when it comes to raising and maintaining my psychic ability. Because you know what? Some days we just feel like a psychic potato. I feel like a psychic potato. I really need to change my mindset. Right. We've been this guy, right? I know I have. Well, I'm going to share some things that I know I've done over the years that have really helped me. I remember finding affirmations way back in the 90s when I was first on my spiritual path and thinking, meh, what can that do? You're just repeating stuff over and over again. But you know what? They actually work. And I'm going to share my first and favorite one, and you probably know this already if you've been hanging out with me for a little while. It is, I'm never alone and I'm always loved. I'm never alone and I'm always loved. Because you know what? We need to know that we're not alone on this journey. Sometimes it can feel really isolating. We might not feel like we have someone to hang out with or debrief or talk to, but we've always got spirit. So for those days when you're feeling really alone, when you're feeling like you're not connecting, when nothing seems to be going right, remember that your spirit team is there and you're never alone and you're always loved. So try it with me. I'm never alone and I'm always loved. And see how that sits with you. See if there's any little resistance, see if there's any little voices that go, no, you're not, no way, right? And just acknowledge it. Yep, that's okay. And you know what? Say it again. So that's my first one. And my second favorite one is, my name is Denise and I'm psychic. Now you might want to play with this. You might feel like my name is and I'm intuitive, or my name is and I'm a medical intuitive. However it fits for you, however your label feels good for you, try it on. But the trick is to see how it feels. See how your voice sounds. Because the first phrase is, my name is, and of course we know that. So there's a certain level of conviction in our voice, isn't there? So let's see if the second part of the affirmation sounds the same and your voice has that same level of conviction. Try it. Ready? My name is, and I'm psychic. How did that feel? It's a good one to play with, and it will show up any little pockets of resistance. And you know what? Like I said, just keep going. Just keep saying it, even if it feels crazy or weird or whatever, because what we're doing is we're changing what's going on in here. And psychic ability, just like everything else, it's 80% mindset, 80%. So we can change our vibe by changing our mind. We can change our mind by changing our vibe. Okay, last one requires a mirror, and we all have one, especially in the bathroom in the morning. And you look in the mirror and you say, this is what an intuitive looks like. This is what a savvy psychic looks like. Yeah? Because the world needs more of us. The world needs us the way we are, the way we show up in the world. We don't need any more crushed purple velvet. We don't need any more crystal clutching, pendant waving, sage blowing people, smoothie drinking. You know, we don't. We need you, just how you are right now. So try that one. This is what a savvy intuitive looks like. So they're my 3 favorite affirmations at the moment, and I use them all the time, especially to avoid the psychic potato moment. This is what a savvy intuitive psychic looks like. So if you like those 3, I've got something else for you. There's a download available with over 140 affirmations and mantras that cover the entire spectrum of your spiritual path and intuitive growth. And they're done on a subliminal tape. So when you listen to them, you'll probably just hear a faint little murmur of my voice underneath, and then these gorgeous ocean sounds. And that voice and those mantras will just bypass your conscious mind, the psychic potato mind, the mind that says, no, that's not true. And they'll go into your subconscious and start to change the way you feel and think about your psychic ability. So you'll go from ick to schmick in a matter of moments. If this sounds like you, I'd love you to grab it. It's yours to download. This is what a savvy intuitive woman looks like. Except not in this blouse. What was I thinking?